guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I'm using the Live Rich planner, and if you guys follow the Budget Mom, you guys know that I love the Budget Mom. That's where my budget books pages are from. The Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom, and I actually purchased the Live Rich planner. I purchased 2 of them, and I liked it. I just didn't like to have 2 big binders carrying around. So after a lot of thinking, I actually bought this. I think this was like the first edition that she made. No, I think it was the second. But I ended up buying 2 of them, and what I think I'm going to do is use this part of it, the personal finance part, and all I'm going to do is I'm probably going to tear these and then keep the pages that I am going to use and put it in my budget workbook, which is this pink one. This is where I use all my budgeting. Since this is part of the financing part, I think that's what I'm going to do. So if you guys are wondering where you guys can get this, you guys can get it off the Budget Mom's website. But I'm going to go over and do my July budget. That way I could keep track of items that I mostly spend, and keep track that way, and how much money I think I should have left over. So what I'm going to do is grab these, because again I have a lot of these sticker books, and I was planning on actually making my own monthly budget overview. That way I can have everything, but you know what, I have these. I would rather use what I have, and then later on, once I don't have any more, then I can make my own. But for right now, this is what I'm using, because I don't want to buy any more, so I would rather just use these ones. So also with sticker books, I have a lot of these sticker books. They are like addicted, so I would just use them. So I'm just gonna put this here just to make it pretty. So 21, just to make it pretty, because you know. So you guys will see that. I probably later on next month, I'm gonna probably take this apart, so by next month it'll be my other budget workbook. But that way that we know what we're looking for. So it has a place here for monthly income. So what I'm gonna do, I do receive 4 paychecks a month, and that's just because my husband receives 2 and I receive 2 out of the month. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the first, which is my husband. So I'm just gonna put hubs, or yeah, husbands. And again, since it is my husband's check, I'm not gonna put that in there, just because we like to keep his information personal. Since he's not the one sharing our income, it's mine. So, and then I got paid. So I'm filming this video a little bit behind, but I got paid on the 2nd. And so I'll just write Paulina's, because that's my name, and I'm gonna budget for $1,500. If I do get my 80 hours per paycheck, it usually comes out to be a little bit more, but I'd rather keep it on the safe side and just put 15. And then my husband gets paid again on the 15th. And again, we're keeping that, just keeping that to ourselves. But yet later on, after I'm done filming, then I will add up all the numbers. And then I get paid on the 16th. And I'm just gonna do $1,500. And then this is an extra paycheck for me, since there is a total of 5 weeks. I get an extra paycheck, so my other paycheck will be on the 30th. And that is $1,500. Okay. For monthly expenses, since if you guys follow me in my other video, you guys know that I do, let's see, my utilities is basically all the rest of our bills, and that includes the city bill, the T-Mobile bill, Netflix, anything that is not going to go away that you're basically bound to have. We are planning on removing the gym, and it's only $13.40, but just because my husband has no time right now to go to the gym. He's working a lot of hours at work, plus when he comes home, he works on the sprinklers. If you guys follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, then you guys see that we're trying to fix up our house. We just bought a new build, so we have to put in the sprinklers, the grass, everything. We're trying to do everything before summer, before the end of the year. So that's what we're working on. So $13.40, even though it's not a lot, but in a budget, when you're budgeting, $13 does add up to quite a bit. So I'm gonna do the categories. So I'm gonna change it just because I like different colors. I'm gonna use purple. So our first category is I'm gonna do debt. Just because one of our goals is to pay off our debt within 10 to 15 years. We just bought it. I think we've already made, 3 or 4 monthly payments on it, but I am trying to get it paid off early. And it's always due on the 1st, but you know, mortgages give you till the 15th. So I'm just gonna put the 15th, and what we actually pay is $25.23.79. Now, if you guys hear banging, there is 2 things. There's construction. They're building a house right in front of us, and then snoring. My dog is here snoring. He's like a little, he just follows me since my boy has left for basic training. He just follows me everywhere. But so if you hear snoring, it's my dog, and banging, it's the constructions. I apologize for the noise. Okay, so the next one is utilities. And like I said, our utilities is everything included. It's our gas bill, our city bill, which our city bill contains our electricity, trash, our internet, anything like that. It's our T-Mobile, our phone bills, our car insurance, Netflix, Disney Plus, everything that basically you can't get rid of. So last month for June's, the total amount for utilities was $968.79. Now that always varies just because of the gas bill and utility bills, just because those vary depending on the season. Like right now, our city bill is roughly around $200, and that's just because of electricity, and we have the AC going. It's been hot, so that's why. And then our gas bill, right, I think this month actually was 18 bucks, just because obviously we're not using any gas because the heater's not on, so it's really low. But yeah, so it came out to be $968. For my July's budget, I am gonna budget $1,000 for utilities. I hope to stay within those $1,000. We'll see. That way, you know, I'm kind of worried about winter. Once the heater goes on, we're gonna have the gas bill go up, and that was roughly around, I think in our other house we paid, I think the most like 80 bucks. We'll see. But I'm gonna budget $1,000 for utilities. The next one is the highest one is for our cash and sinking funds, and this is all the money that, and there's no due date on these. And for our cash and sinking funds, this is all the money that I take out for our cash envelopes and sinking funds. That's for our Christmas fund, our grocery fund, what is it? Fuel? No, not fuel. Just for any of our cash envelopes and sinking funds. Last month, I took out a total of $2,789, and I've gone through the past months. Let me zoom you guys out so you guys can see. But I have gone through the past months, and they are roughly around like $2,500. I think the highest amount was like $3,000. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just budget $3,000. Now I hope not to go over, because I think last month's was only $2,789 that I took out for cash and sinking funds. So I hope to stay within those months. I am planning on doing that. The next one that we do is our credit card transfers. And this is all the money, basically, I can't speak right now. Basically, all it is for credit card transfers is fuel. So we're using my credit card to pay fuel. And that's roughly around $55 per paycheck. I am putting my my allowance, which is $100. So last month's credit card transfers was $320. I'm gonna go ahead and still do the $320. The next one is, let's see, we have debt, savings. This is extra savings, and if you guys follow me on my cash stuffing videos, I always put $100 into savings no matter what. So that's always $400. So I'm gonna still keep the same $400. And then unbudget items. For unbudget items, since we moved in, we've been really bad on that. We've been going out to eat a lot, using the debit card, which I don't want to. So last month for unbudget items, I did a lot better. It was only $40.51, because I think in the previous months, I've always been like $100, $200, so it was only $40. This is always gonna be $0, because we shouldn't budget stuff for unbudget items, so this is gonna be it. Okay, so this is my monthly budget for July. These are all the monthly expenses this month that I have. There's nothing out of the ordinary, usual, and nothing that we're planning extra to save. Like I mentioned, when we were building this house, all our money went to savings. So everything that we're doing extra on our house, our sprinklers, the yard, everything comes out from that savings account to save. And we're saving a lot of money since my husband is doing a lot of it. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add up the total amount that we should have. So for debt, $25,23.79 plus $1,000 plus $3,000 plus $320 plus $400. You know what? And I'm gonna write my husband's. No, that's included. It's a total of total expenses $7,243.79. Now let's just double check. $25,23.79 plus $1,000 plus $3,000 plus $320 plus $400 is a total of, yep, $7,243.79. That's what I plan to do. Areas that I want to cut down, I'm going to use another one. I want to cut down unbudgeted items. So unbudget items. Okay, so for extra financial goals, what I want to do is give extra money to my Christmas sinking fund. I want to get ahead at least 1 year of sinking funds, or at least start, or at least half a year. That way, that would help a lot. Maybe start as well, start 2022 back to school fund. That way I can help get that started. Anything else? This is what I want to do. Another thing that I want to do, this is not a financial goal or any savings challenge. What I want to do, let's see, this is going to be a personal, do they have a personal goal over here? No, I wish they had personal. Do they have just weeks? No. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, this is my financial goal, savings challenge. I'm not doing a savings challenge right now, so I'm just gonna cross it out and I'm gonna put personal goal. No, it's kind of sloppy. Next time I'll cross it out. For my personal goal this month, let's see, I would like to finish the sprinklers, and then I would like to finish staining the pergola posts. Now, if you guys follow me in my Instagram, you guys know that we are doing three little pergolas in our backyard, and we bought the 8x8 posts and we're staining them. So actually I'm the one staining them and my husband is the one that's working on the sprinklers. So between that, we're trying to get that done. So after we're done with the sprinklers, we're gonna have to get some dirt just to level it out, make it nice and pretty. What else? And then we'll start on the post. So this is our goal, at least finish the sprinklers and the post. That way, once we're done with the sprinklers, then our next project is gonna be jumping on the pergola. All right, guys, so this is it for this monthly July overview. I hope you liked it. This is kind of what I was looking for. I was gonna make a page for it, like I mentioned earlier in the video, but this is what I had. I'd rather use what I have, and then later on I'll make my own. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, my little July monthly overview. At the end of the month, I will review it and let you guys know if there's any difference, if I went over budget, if I went under budget, and then I will start on the next month's. We don't have any extra projects. The only projects, like I said, is finishing the sprinklers and staining the posts. That's what we plan on doing. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, then I will keep you guys up to date with those items as well. And then, yeah. And then at the end of the month, I will review this and tell you guys exactly what the difference is with this. But all right, guys, so this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit different, but I think this way will keep me more in track. Like I mentioned, what I'm gonna do is remove the pages from the coil and add it to my budget workbook, just because this is kind of all related to it. I think I might use some of the other pages in here, which is the weekly ones, just that way it can help me with grocery items and stuff. But yeah, and at the end of the month, I will also review it, and then also I will update you guys on my financial goals and personal goals as well. You can also follow me in my Instagram and kind of keep my home life up to date with you guys. That way you guys can see exactly what I'm doing in my home life, and I don't know, that way it kind of be a little bit more of a personal level. But this is it. Comment down below if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Bye.